Black Widow is set to kick off Phase 4 of the MCU, which means that this movie will very likely foreshadow a lot of what's coming in the future of the MCU, via Easter eggs or through character and object introduction. Hello everyone and welcome to my secret base. My name is Eddie and today we'll look at 5 things that the Black Widow movie will set up for the MCU. Let's get started. Number 5. A new Black Widow. This one's a popular one and has been discussed by many people due to the fact of how likely it is to happen. This movie is introducing Yelena Belova, who just like her sister Natasha was part of the infamous Red Room. I for one believe that Yelena will survive the climax of this movie, unlike a lot of people who are saying that she will die. However, I do see her being confirmed as one of the victims of the snap, which once brought back, she will learn of her sister's sacrifice and will take over as a new Black Widow. I expect Yelena to not be part of any organization in the beginning and will likely share more similarities with Clint Barton's Ronin, though eventually I see her joining S.H.I.E.L.D. or the heavily teased Sword. Number 4. Red Hulk. As we saw in the trailer, we'll see Thunderbolt Ross in action during this movie. From the DH look he has in the trailer, we might even see him before the events of the MCU, likely as part of that infamous Budapest mission. I have no doubt that he'll have a big role during the events of the movie and will probably be one of the main characters in this film. The Red Hulk moment will likely come through a post-credit scene or just through a slight mention. I believe that this movie will confirm that Thunderbolt can indeed turn into the Red Hulk. This will likely lead to him becoming one of the main villains in future films, or maybe even perhaps forming the Thunderbolts. Number 3. The establishment of Taskmaster as a reoccurring villain in the MCU. As we saw in the trailer, it looks like Taskmaster will be one of the primary antagonists of this film, but just like Yelena, he'll be one of those characters that will make it out of this film and will become a reoccurring villain in the MCU for the next few phases. I think at some point in this movie, we'll probably see either Taskmaster abandon his mission when it becomes clear that it will fail, or Taskmaster to be revealed to have survived a crazy event, perhaps that fight from the trailer, which looks to be from the movie's climax. This will open the window for the Taskmaster appearing in different films during the next few phases as either a villain or perhaps even an ally. Number 2. The 10 Rings. We're finally going to see the real Mandarin during the events of Shang-Chi and the Legend of the 10 Rings. We have seen the organization pop up in the Iron Man franchise as well as the Ant-Man franchise. Though their more prolific appearance will likely be the Shang-Chi movie, I think we're going to see them cameo in this film as well. Probably as one of the clients of the Red Room, as maybe they use that organization to recruit more talent. Perhaps they could be the organization that provides the Red Room with children to train as assassins. Most likely though, they could be shown as one of the previous employers of the Taskmaster, and maybe we'll get highlights of missions he did for them that will tie in into the Shang-Chi movie. Number 1. The Fantastic Four. At the beginning of the year, I honestly didn't think that this movie would be used to introduce any of the acquired characters from the merger with 20th Century Fox. But that changed after the movie was delayed, because that time could be used to add to the movie. And one of the subtle hints that they could add is the existence of the Fantastic Four. While I don't believe that the team will be introduced already powered up, or that the whole team will be introduced, I do believe that the setup for their appearance could be done in this movie. I can see 2 scenarios for this happening in this movie. One of those scenarios will see Reed Richards mentioned by name during a conversation, probably about a mission he's about to take, which is that infamous mission which gives everyone their powers. The second one is more juicy, and one that is possible because of the setting of the Black Widow movie. If we go by the trailer, it looks like this movie will be set up in Europe. Very likely to be set up in either Russia or Eastern Europe. And what else is in Eastern Europe? No country other than Latveria. I think the nation will get a name drop in this movie, and also we'll get a small snark about its leader. And who is the leader of Latveria? None other than Victor Von Doom. Well, that is all. Thanks for tuning in. Please remember to like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications so that you know when I release a new video. See ya!